Start the recording. Start the streaming. Bananas, we should be live. Just gonna double check. Very good, very good. Might have to turn the music down a little bit. Music's just a little bit strong. See, that's better now. People can actually hear me. Aha! There we go. Are you in Java? Yes, I am. I'm in the Java version. I'm currently in Forge in 1.12.2. As you can see, I've got all the little Pokemon people around. The point in that is because they've already got some of the Pokemon decorations, things like PCs and like the signs for the Pokemon Center and the mart and stuff like that. It was going to make it substantially easier to try and build a Minecraft world that has it's constructed around Pokemon when I've already got Pokemon items in it. I figured it was going to be just a lot easier to do. Alright, so I need to start with like a grey brick along the bottom and then see if I can find some yellow bricks. And I am also doing this on controller, so if the mouse movement seems erratic, that's why. I'm gonna need red bricks. Do I have yellow bricks? Endstone bricks is about as close as I'm going to get, I reckon. See how that looks. We need a form of like grey brick along the bottom. That grey I think is a little bit too grey. But we'll have a look. We'll have a look how it looks. That's right, that's 3, so we're going to double it, so we'll go 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It might work. It's about as close as we're going to get. I reckon. That one out. One thing I need to do. Turn my in-game music all the way down because it's going to clash with Spotify otherwise. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. No. Back to game. I'm gonna need. Where are they? Decorations. Light blue, dark light blue, I reckon. That will look pretty close for the windows, I would say. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, look, that's about as close as it's gonna get. Say. Now I'm gonna need to see what we've got in the way of doors. Oh, ethereal door. That's kind of green. Yeah. Okay. Look, that's about as good as we're gonna get. It's not pretty, but I mean it'll do. Because I'm gonna do it too wide. I'll do a double door. Wait, hang on. Do they have no grey blocks? Oh shit! Fuckhead. What am I doing? Oh wait, on. Area doors. 6. Pretty sure the door's in the center of the build because it's basically mirrored aside from the roof. Easy. No. No. Oh my Jesus. Alright. Now my best guess is that grey, the like little grey line's going to continue all the way around it. Would be my guess. I suppose now the question is though, how far back does this bloody thing go? That's going to be, I suppose, the next question. It's going to be the hardest thing to work out. Will be, how far back do I want it to go? Because that's 2, 3. So looking block-wise here, that's 4 blocks. So it should go back 8. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, 1 short. Took a good stab at it there. Rolls are so patchy today. What I want. Control, sensitivity. Crank that back down a little bit. That's a little bit better. Alright, so my guess would be it's going to be the same along here. Start building up all this back wall as well. No. Little radar bit on top's going absolutely nuts. Because, oh, you've got pokey loot. Oh, there's a boss. There's this, there's that. Really should have turned it off before I started this, but we're stuck with it now. Alright. This will end up being the professor's lab. We are slowly making progress. Slowly. Now what has he got on top of the windows? Almost just like a normal like, terracotta sort of colour. Really. Oh, actually, I don't know, because the windows there look like they finish in line with the top of the door. But if I do that here, like if I do that in this one, they're only going to be one high and it's going to look ridiculous. Really not sure. I think it's like more of like a maroon, like a red, kind of like this red terracotta, I would say. But that's like really. Why is it still on the fucking night cycle? Prick of a thing. I feel like this might be a little bit too red. Oh, actually, that might be kind of close. But once we get the other blocks in and around it, like so, I reckon that might be kind of close. See, I don't know, I don't like that. It looks like it's too high. Oh. I feel like that's too high. Actually, bear with me for a second. What I might do, let me just do a quick little bit of adjusting here. Add in an image. Pop a little overlay of that picture in the corner that I want. Probably going to take up the whole stream, so be warned. Oh no, nice and little. Okay, I'll just casually pop that up there in the corner. So that's what I want to try and get it to look like. The problem I'm having is, like I said, the way the windows work. I wonder if maybe if I just slimline them instead, because like that, there's too much height, way too much height there. What if I knock that one out, and that one out, and nope, that one. And then I do like it shows in the thing, basically have it in line with the top of the door. I mean, that looks kind of a little closer, I suppose, maybe. I feel like it's about as close as it's going to get. Because we're limited to blocks, and obviously I don't know the height of half of these builds. I've determined in general I'm going to stretch them out to be twice the size, like the external measurements. Which should allow everything to match up. Yeah, I do like it, but I don't like it. Just don't know what to think of it. Making it quite difficult. here sort of thing. Somewhere just up above it. Problem is the outside windows are slightly off center. I can't put them in the middle of a block, which is going to be a problem. So I'm probably going to have to line them up with the blocks, I think. If I line up the front of it, say something like that. And then might go one more row of these blocks. Just to seal in the top of it and then cover it with the grey ones again. This will be like the edge of the roof. So that'll be like roof level where that top grey line is. I think that's about as close as I'm going to get it. No. Yeah. This here is the roof. How the hell to do the roof? It's got like grid / checkered sort of format to it. I don't think I've got any blocks that's going to resemble that while they're grey. Short of using bricks for the roof, but that's not quite going to look right. Use like the slabs or something, but I don't think it's quite going to have the same effect, the same appeal. But I might not have a choice. Because the iron bars, I believe, go see-through. Oh. Yep. There you go. I don't think they quite work how I think they're gonna. Nah, see they don't. Oh, they might. Actually, that could be pretty close. I might just have to put like a layer of grey blocks under it or something. Which, I mean, you won't be able to see from the outside anyway. I might have to do that from underneath of it just to block it in so it's still got that whole grey look to it. Oh, Well, now I've trapped myself. Good job. Oh. No. Yeah, like that. And then if we chuck like a row of grey bricks in under it. Oh, dig that one back out. That one back out. Texting from the top still kind of gives that sort of thing. Hello, Mr. Anthony. How you doing? You can sit here and watch me struggle. Watch me struggle a lot. So I have in the corner what I'm going to try and build. I've just had to try and work out how to do the roof. I mean, the fact that it's got... No, you listen to me, stupid game. There we go. I don't know if I like it. You can see that it's got the depth to it, but it's about as close as I'm going to get to having the checkered spots on the roof. About as close as I'm going to get. Decisions. I see a shiny pie dove flying by. You did somewhere actually, yeah. I don't know where it was. I think it's gone now. When I was playing around with a heap of different settings for Pixelmon ages ago in like a single player game, so like really like shrunk the shiny odds down. I think like 1 in 100 or something, or thereabouts. Just for the shits and giggles of it. I've had 3 shinies, 4 shinies. Speaking of shiny Electrite. One thing I have learnt though, when I actually play Pixelmon again, is that that's a normal Pokemon, their name is white. When they're shiny, their name's gold. Obviously, you still get the sparkles, but their name's gold as well. There's kind of a pretty good giveaway that, hey, just so you know, I'm shiny. The Madeline followed back. Yeah, she did that last night. I think it was... Oh, I got the email late last night. So I'm guessing maybe after she finished streaming, perhaps. But yeah, no, she dropped the follow back from the raid from yesterday, which was pretty cool. I'd say that's got to block either side of it. What about... Yeah, same on the right side. So we can go in one from the bottom. Oh, look. We're going to start this fucking stupid thing. How far along does it go is the next question. To basically in line with the other windows. So it's only like 3 wide, that's okay. That's okay. And then what we can do to give it the look, like how it tapes, and she got raided like 5 or 6 times. Bloody hell, that's nuts. I mean, our raid was tiny, but a raid's a raid nonetheless. It was still a couple more people that had to her stream, and she was obviously quite appreciative of it. Being raided 6 times, insane. Especially in like one stream, that's nuts. It's good enough to be raided 6 times full stop, let alone in one stream. Now what I want to see if we can do... I have an idea. Oh no, they're all yucky brick ones. Do we not have terracotta stairs? No. You know, it's the same with that. God damn it. So the initial plan, what I wanted to do was use stairs, say something along the lines of this, preferably without the wood look on it, and like put them around and have that as the way it goes up, and then you put slabs on top of them. So like that, and then put slabs on top because this piece is meant to be higher, but I might just have to settle for that. Because I don't think there's any red walls or anything I could put there. There's not, I've only got cobblestone. I don't really want to use cobblestone walls because it looks disgusting. That's just moves and other blocks and shit. Yeah, I mean it's kind of funny, but it is a bit dark and a bit twisted for sure. Very much so. Very, very much so. I really don't know what the hell I'm going to do about this top bit. I don't really want to leave it with the planks like that, but I might have to. It's about as close as I'm going to get it. I'm not going to be able to extend that up anymore. Because that's like really, really high, but I can't do that unless I extend this building, unless I extend the build out a bit and then just block it up. So like say, actually, I might try that, see how it looks. Let's block up here. Let's give it one more extension all the way around. That's like, it's kind of how it looks. You can see it's like on the little picture. I have the picture bigger, so it's a little bit easier for me to see it compared to you guys. But the roof, it has like a little bit sloped into it, or it looks like it's sloped into it, and then just up to a really tall bit in the middle. Probably about as good as I'm going to get it. TikTok has some bad jokes, that really wouldn't surprise me. Got to agree with Alex there that when it comes to like the Twin Towers and whatnot, definitely nothing along those lines. See, as a teacher, from that aspect, if a teacher's trying to tell jokes for something like that, I mean, surely that would be grounds for dismissal because that's not something. That's not something that, as a teacher, someone that's trying to educate children, should be joking about because it was a pretty serious world event. Like, as adults, if you've got a slightly twisted sense of humour or whatnot, yeah, sure. But as an influencer for children as they're growing up, I feel like that would be very, very much unacceptable from a teacher's point of view. No, I don't like that second block on top of it. It looks ridiculous. I'm going to get rid of it. I like it just like that. It's much better. Told gay jokes last night. Someone's stream went down better than I thought. I mean, that's kind of always a positive. Even still, though, like, it's still very, very borderline. Like, people can have a laugh and joke and whatnot, but you've got to be very, very careful on stream, which, I mean, we all know that you know this. Like, you're not silly, but it's one thing I've learned over time is that you've got to be, like, very cautious when it comes to what sort of content and what sort of jokes and stuff you read out on stream. Very much so. For now, I might leave that. I mean, you can't really see the sides of the back of the building. The top of it, I'm not going to get much better without it looking ridiculous. Front of it, I'm not overly happy with it, but it's about as close as I'm going to get for the blocks I've got access to at the moment. I've got yellow bricks, the blue tinted windows, like what looks to be like this shitty red terracotta colour above the windows on the bottom level and on the roof. Like the grid on the roof, which done with the iron bars. Like I don't think I'm going to be able to do much more to get it much better than that, to be honest. So now what I'm going to need to do, Uncle worked in one of those buildings and collapsed, so most of the kids complained about him and ended up getting suspended for a bit. I mean, that's kind of fair though, that I feel like it should have been a permanent suspension, it should have been a termination, because that's most definitely not something you want to be educating kids on. About trying some stone walls around the top to make it look like the lip of a roof, if that makes sense. Not quite, explain. Like, do you mean like on top of these here? Like put some stone walls on them? Or... let me try and find my stone walls now with the next thing. Because I've only got cobblestone, or mossy cobblestone. Cobblestone's bleh, disgusting. But I don't even really have anything neat. The stairs, I was going to say, I could have maybe put reverse stairs around it. I don't know how these would look. Like if I put them that way. No, now it's adding a brick formation at the back of it. I thought they would. He got terminated, just not for that. He got terminated for having a relationship with a student. Fuck me dead. How was that person ever allowed to teach? If I type in wall, they're my options. Not very many at all. I've got the two like cobblestone walls there. I've got a spider pet and a silverfish pet, so I've still got the inventory pets mod on. Got a ruins wall, a dusty ruins wall, outside wall molding, and a wall cabinet. And that's literally it. Okay, not the options I was thinking of. No, we see, because I've gone back to 1.12 for this, I've gone back to the Pixelmon mod, because they've got things like the PC and like signs for the Mart and Poke Center and whatnot that I can put in the wall. I am in 1.12, you pecker. You're probably thinking of ones in the newer versions, because I'm in Pixelmon now, because I already had a furniture mod downloaded. I've already got obviously the Pixelmon stuff downloaded for the Pokemon bits and pieces, but that's all the options I've got. Isn't it? And that makes a bit more sense. I was wondering why he's like, oh, but I'm pretty sure it's in 1.12. I'm so confused. I think I might switch to Retro Arcs emulator for Pokemon games now. Why is that? I've never actually heard of it, to be honest. Is it like, does it just run a bit better? Has it got a few more options, or? Shit. Yeah. Sunny? No? I'm so confused. Normally it's just like, I'm pretty sure it's just like, or is it set weather there? No? Fuck knows. Seems to run a lot better. Yeah, right, okay. I might have to look into it. And excuse the rain for now. I don't really have a choice because my game's been a shitlord and won't let me change it. Oh, Thunderous has spawned. Where? This way. Heyo! Stop running from me. Why are you running? Why are you running? Actually quite a decent size, to be honest. I mean, he's little, but not as little as I thought he was going to be. Some of these legendaries have been bloody tiny. Yeah, I might have to come back to this soon. So I don't really know. We don't really have very many options. If I put cobblestone wall up along the top, where the fuck are they? If I put cobblestone wall up along the top, like it's going to be a little meh. And considering too that every like along this here, it's going to have those fucking block pieces because it connects to these ones rather than just being a straight wall. I don't think it's going to work. Not as well as what I'd like. It's going to be half working, playing some more Destiny. Easy done, good sir. Thank you. I don't quite think the wall's going to work. Options for me to reconsider for later though. Actually, hang on a minute. Maybe. Now what if I had a wall around it? Aha! That's not trying to connect to the stairs. Maybe that could be the fix for it. Cobblestone's still going to be a little but I mean it would give it a lit, but then I've got to raise everything else up because then you can't see it. Oh, fuck me. Panic wall. Don't know what I'm doing. I might leave it for now. Get rid of these yucky stairs. Alright, and I've got what will effectively be one block of dark green grass around all of it but the door. And one side of the door. So we want grass. I hate this grass. Yeah, it compares to the other lot. That might work. Okay, so just a little fun fact. The main reason for keeping this one little strip around, or this dark green strip, is because I've doubled the ratio. So I determined by looking at the flowers and the whatever else in this picture, I determined that the professor's building was 7 blocks across. So I've made that 14 blocks across. So that way then I've actually got room to work with a little bit, and because there's that dark green blob that on the front side and the right hand side of the build is like half a block wide, that's why I'm going to have effectively 1 block because it's double the distance. Whereas when you reach the left side of it is an entire block width, so it'll be 2 blocks wide there, sort of thing, if that makes sense. I think I'll make it work. So if you do like a radius around there, it's like there is a wider patch of dark grass to the left of the building. You're gonna make custom trees or use in-game ones? Honestly, I haven't figured that much out yet. I mean, like, obviously I can access the leaves and I can get the wood and whatever else to be able to build my own trees. But I haven't quite figured out if I'm just going to plant one and let it grow, or what the deal is. Just because I know some of them do grow pretty tall, like especially if you have them like too close together. But if I was to say go like oak saplings or something, and space them like every third or fourth block with the tree bit, the trees themselves will block off around. The leaves will work, and then I'll just trim the leaves back to wherever I need them if they overgrow. That was a consideration. I mean, I've still got so many ifs or buts or maybes. I fucking honestly, I really don't know. I really don't. Yeah, it's gonna be hard. See, so that pathway out the front is generally, how would that be? That'd be, it's normally 1 block wide. That means it'd have to be 2 blocks wide. Actually 3. 3, so we go 3 across, and then it goes to the dark grass for 2 blocks. Yeah. Super confused. So make that 3, and then 1, 2, 3, and there's like a fence line here, sort of thing. We'll see how that works, because this will go all the way along in front of the professor's build. Yep. Guessing it goes the same, yep, all the way to the other side, pretty much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Can you fuck off, Ekans?
Thank you.
Thank you. Like that'll be the pathway effectively that your player walks on. And then the way I'm looking at it is that the patch below the professor's office, the like the little dark green patch. The way I'm seeing that is that I've effectively gone, if you look at the patch in like directly in front of the professor's office, I've done that as a single block because it's normally half a block. So where you would walk would be 1.5 blocks. You have to go, at least another 3, and then to a fence. Oh, I've got caps lock on.
Thank you.
I'll pick a fence and see how we go.
Thank you.
1, 2, 3.
Thank you.
This could work. This could work. So where does it start? So it starts in line with the building. Should be. And then where does it end? There's a sign directly in front of the doors. I'll leave that one and that one for the signs. And then it ends roughly in line with the other windows. Right there. And this is what I was looking forward to. It's got the mart, it's got the PC stuff, like it's already there. So I can just pop them into the wall. All these stupid little pets are annoying, but they're there. Got normal signs. Thinking maybe if I just go, I'll put them on it and then just chuck a couple of signs on in front of the doors. I'm not seeing. Jesus. Oh my god, so much stuff. Fossils. Badgers and shit. Rising pad. Sink and chairs and drawers and tables. And if I just grab signs. So rather than not be on the bottom. Okay, what if I go? Maybe it's like that. When it's not a white sign. You're not kidding with this rain. This rain just ain't gonna fuck off, is it? Dead. No installation light. Can you please fuck off? Leave me alone. Whoa! Legendary Mareep. It's shiny. Is that shiny? That's fantastic. Yeah, alright. See, I don't know if I'm happy with that or not because the signs on there are white, but it's about as close as I'm going to get to having the bloody sign there is doing that because I don't have any white signs I can put up. I could check through here, see if there's anything. Actually, that's the white fence and the white gate. But like, there's nothing in the way of any form of like white sign or anything I could put up on it. Road pets, no biomes are plenty. I don't even think I've got anything in here I could put on it. No, nothing in there. Which one goes a definite no. Pokeballs naturally are a definite no. Restoration, natural. No. Held items, definitely not. TMs, no. Utility blocks, no. To be fair, if I do end up building the inside of the structures, I'm going to build them under the worlds and I'm going to make the most of the warp plates. So what I'm going to do, I determined this yesterday, I think after you'd left, is I'm going to use a warp plate, put a warp plate just inside the door of the buildings, so when you walk into them, you hit the warp plate and are effectively teleported to like the internal area, which is kind of what happens in the game, and then you'd have another warp plate on the same exit to come back out the doors, or like spawn back out the front. If I go as far as building internally, I'm going to make the most of the warp plates, for sure. Badges would be no good to me. Decoration, I don't think I've got anything in here that's going to be any good to me. Remotely close to looking like a sign. I mean, that's where I've got the picket fence, but like that's it. Poker loot's no good to me. The iron chest stuff isn't any good to me. Simple storage network, none of that's any good to me. So the best chance I'm going to have at having it remotely close to looking like a sign like that, but it looks fucking retarded. Or do I just maybe just white fence it across the entire lot, rather than having a sign there, do I just white fence? feel like the white fence looks a little bit better than having just a regular shitty old brown sign in the way. Yeah. Fucking mouse. Wait, what? How'd you get up there, you clever little fuck? Spawned on the roof, that's very abnormal. But anyways, we're getting off topic. I now need to try and work out so that's going to keep coming down this way too with the lighter grass walkway bits. Comes right round to be in front of the fence line. Yeah, it does. Piss off, get out of my way, NPC. Trying to work out now where does that kind of, so the first block will be in line right with the edge of the building, pretty much. And that goes right to the other walkway, doesn't it? Yep. Fuck out of me, way, moron. He's a shopkeeper? Just a random shopkeep in the middle of nowhere, sunstone, moonstone, ice stone. Pleasure doing business. No, it's not. Fuck off. You're in the way of my build, stupid person. Yes, thank you. Run away. Oh, that's quite right. I feel like I need to go almost one more. I think I might take it across one further. Oh my god. How hard is it to place a fucking dirt block? My goodness. The only reason for that is because looking in the little photo, it looks like at least one block width at either end of the fence. And because I'm doubling everything, so I've got 2 block widths there and 2 block width there. So it actually like matches. And that'd be 1. That'd be, oh no, oh, what am I doing? Electri, fuck off. Otherwise getting pushed around, being bullied by a Pokemon. This is unacceptable. So yeah, all the way across in front of the fence. Um, mm-mm. Trying to work out how far past that will I go. Probably 3 blocks past the end of the grass, I reckon.
Again.
Yes, 3 blocks past the end. Yeah.
Again.
Hmm. So then, yes, yes, that's been for the whole walkway.
Again.
Now if I take some coarse dirt, block that off there. And how wide is that? Maybe 6 blocks wide. Holy fuck. So the reason I picked the coarse dirt is because that shouldn't have grass growing it. From memory, 'cause it's got to be a regular dirt block for it to have grass to grow. Coarse dirt, I think, is the one we can make. Obviously, we find out, I guess. If it if it reverts back to what it was, then I'll have to go and find something else to use. Now, if I grab a water bucket. That will be the start of the water. There'll be like oak slab. There's the start of the water route heading south. Worked out the trees were what, roughly 2 blocks in width. In fact, that's at least a whole tree, so that's 4 half trees. It's going to be... That's 3 steps in game, so it's going to be 6 blocks down to the fence line. From the top of the water, I think. Yeah, it will be. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sick of it becoming nighttime. Can't see. Yes, and if I follow that down. That will be the start of the water area. It's going to take so much. Sorry, disappeared to make a brew and put some lunch on. That is fair. Can't argue that, to be honest. I mean, that's probably not a half bad idea. I might have to go and grab some snacks in a minute. I had brekkie and a coffee beforehand, but might almost be time to make a fresh coffee and grab some snackies. Okay, so Professor's building. I built the fence. I did have little shitty wooden signs in there, like in spot of D here and here, because that's where they are in the game, but it doesn't look right having crap wooden signs there, where they've normally got like a white sign or something in the game. So I'm just gonna get rid of them and just have the white fence, just because the white fence looks substantially better, just across the board. Built a little pathway, started the water out that heads south out of the town. And then on the 7th block, and that's right next to where the dirt block's going to be. So here and here, dirt block would go there. 4 blocks there. Dirt block. And then lots more fences. How far along do the fences go? They go along to just in line with the first window on the Professor's building. Lots of fences. Electric's gonna get me fucking way. About there. Problem solved. That number, just lots more fences. Yeah, well, I seen it, and it's just like, it goes in line of roughly the first window on the Professor's build, so about there, sort of thing. So that, you're looking at the very bottom piece, just in line with the trees. So from there around is basically going to be trees. Then should also mean 1, 2, 3. Oh, hang on. Yeah. You know, that's right, because that's the width of the trees. It's fair. Just trying to make sure I don't stuff anything up with how I'm counting and scaling. So on the little picture, it's going to be really hard to see it, because it is so little. But on the little picture, what I've tried to do is, like, because I'm double the scaling, like, you look at the little white fences, there's 2 pieces per block, like per step in the world, and I'm doubling the scaling, so each one of those little fence pieces is effectively 1 step in the Minecraft one I'm trying to build. So when you look at that, you go 2, 4, 6, 8, 14 fences along the bottom down here. Hey, Nick. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, I've got 1 too many. There. Okay. 14 fences. Just like this. And then at the second one down, they start coming down ways. And it goes there. Technic Basket. Thank you, good sir, for the raid. Welcome, welcome. Get to watch me sit here and struggle trying to build Pokemon in Minecraft. It's going to be great. Everyone's going to have a good time except me. Most definitely not even lying. I gotta square this off. Oh. Okay, so because you've just popped in, how you doing today, man? Good to see you come in. What were you streaming beforehand, before you come in for the raid? Also, top right hand corner of the stream, you'll see the little map and what I'm attempting to try and build. It's going to be a struggle, but we'll get there. That should be roughly... No, 6, that's not as... Oh, yeah. No, it will only be 2 blocks. So, where does that start, though? Starts from in line with this first one here. So, there's 2 blocks. What am I doing? Press the right button, for goodness sakes. Dishonored 2. Oh, good choice. Haven't personally played it, but seen a bit on it. It looks like it's nuts. Should be a pretty enjoyable game. That should square off down to here. Oh. Yeah, something along those sorts of lines. Yeah. And then it's going to be a pain trying to work out these trees, but I might just have to plant them and let them grow, I reckon. I don't even know what trees I'm going to do yet, or if I'm just going to fabricate some. I just don't know. Haven't quite worked that out. Definitely improves from things from the first game having come with it. Well, that's the main thing. Like, realistically, at the end of the day, man, as long as you're having a good time playing it, that's the important part. Like, people will come and watch you to have a good time. Like, a lot of people generally try and follow the big games because that's where the bulk of the viewers and whatnot are. The only problem is following the big games, you also then got to compete with the big streamers. As long as you're having a good time playing whatever you want to play, people will come to watch you. People will come to chill with you because you're having a good time, so will they. Shit, how am I going to do this? I think it's got to go to edge of here, maybe? I'm going to maybe bring it one back. Fill that in for a minute. No, it's just going to go straight through anyway. What the fuck am I on about? At least going to be the 3 blocks wide all the way up through. Oh, moved way too quick. The game couldn't keep up. Alright. Slowly taking shape. Definitely. I had some of those bigger game views when I played Psychonauts too, but in the end I always end up playing something else, and I do enjoy it. That's exactly right. And at the end of it, like I said, as long as you're enjoying it and having fun, that's all that matters. You'll build a community, you'll build your supporter base and like viewer base around just being chill. Because if you're playing a game that you hate or playing a game that you get mad at, say something like Call of Duty, like if you're easily triggered or like easily get grumpy, playing something like that, it's gonna drive people away if they're not into like the raging or the anger or whatnot. Some people love watching others rage. It's just like one of their favourite pastimes. But like as a previous viewer before I started streaming, I found that if if it's someone that specifically states in their title that they're on for like funny moments, raging moments, all that sort of stuff, I'll sit around and watch it. But if I'm sitting back watching someone that's trying to do a challenge or whatnot and they're getting mad and angry with it, it's not that enjoyable because clearly that's not what they're going for. So it always just makes more sense to play something you're happy with, play something you're comfortable with, because then if you're having a good time, so will the people watching, realistically. Okay, how am I going to do this? It has to be like 5 blocks up from this side. Is it 5 from the fence? Yes. Oh, fuck, no, I can't even count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's to there. And should move about here-ish. Oh, wrong button. We're about there. Actually, no, it's going to have to go in line with the dirt. Like this. So that'll be where the next lot of grass starts. In line with the dirt. And that goes across what? That's 1, 2... Got 10 blocks. Where does this need to stop at? Also, the build looks pretty good so far. Thank you. I've it's a lot of tweaking, a lot of searching through the entire inventory I've got. So it's not just I don't just have the vanilla Minecraft at the moment. I'm currently playing in the Pixelmon Reforged mod, so 1.12 in Forge. So what that has done is that will give me some items from the Pokemon world. So it'll give me some basic items like their held items and bits and pieces. Where's all their decorative stuff here? But it gives me like things for like spear pillars and like all the stuff like the gym signs, their designed trash cans, their stools, right through to like the vending machines, the actual white fence that I'm using now, the bits for Rotom if I get that far. Where's everything else? They've got all their badges. It's not what I'm after. What am I looking for? Something else in particular I was looking for now, and I can't remember what it was. They've got heaps of stuff, and I've also downloaded the Mr. Crayfish Furniture mod as well. Because I am considering at some point building internally for the buildings as well. And so that has things from like blinds and curtains through to lamps, sofa chairs, dining tables, like kitchen cupboards, stovetops, sinks, doorbells, toilets, sinks. Like it's got so much stuff in this mod. It's absolutely insane. So what I'm planning on doing, we'll find what it is I'm looking for. Cause I know it's in here somewhere. Natural? No, it's not under natural, is it? It's not under a held item. Not under utility blocks, but like I've got things like the fossil cleaners. I've got PCs as part of the Pixelmon stuff. There are pokey healers as well, and like trade machines and whatnot. So if I went as far as building the internals of some of the buildings and stuff as well, I've got the utilities to be able to do it. I hope it all works out. Honestly, so do I. So far, so good. But, and the fact that I forgot to turn off the rotation. I wonder if I can actually do that in-game. I don't know if I can. What that does. I don't think I can. Nah. It's okay. I will deal with it. But yeah, giving it a red hot crack at least, trying to build it. I'm going to build it town by town, so we'll see how we go. I've got an entire region map saved, and I'm just going to crop out little bits at a time for what I need. I'll put them up on stream so you guys can see what I'm trying to build. And that way then I can have it like opened and bigger so I can see like more detail that I need. So fingers crossed, all should go well. Hopefully. Panic. Right, so how much further along should I be taking this? So that should be starting on with the first lot of water. take out this grass up here one further.
Again.
Very pain to try and get this sort of angle on it, but we're getting there. Slowly taking shape. Look the way the map's laid out, the pathway, the little dirt bit down the bottom. I'm going to get these flowers and some fence lines and stuff put in here in a second. And then we've got to try and get to work on the player houses. That's going to be a pain. They're going to be hard. Oh, shiny zigs again. Oh, it's all over there. Why are you so far away? Lazy git, come to me. Says me, it's too lazy to go 60 blocks to go and get it. Oh, Jesus. Alright, so that's going to start in line with the water. And we're going to go maybe, what, 3 or so blocks in. So in line with the left side of the water, be 2 of the water blocks. Near enough. Hang on a minute. You know, that's right. I'm just being dumb, that's right. Here's where's the flowers start? Yep. Over. And how far up will be the question. Might start them about there, I reckon. Okay, so now I need flowers. Shazer. Oh, right. Decorative blocks. Do we go poppies? Do we go red tulips? Let's get both, and we'll have a look. See, compare. No, I don't want the orange ones. I want the red ones. I definitely think the poppies. Poppies look substantially better than the tulips. Well, good luck. It's been nice talking to you. I'll see you another time. No worries, man. Thank you for popping by. Thank you again for the raids. Muchly appreciated. Yeah, I'll catch you next time, dude. You have a good day. Get rid of the tulips. Put in the poppies. And their little flowers sitting there bobbing away. You see, because they're going to have to be done over 2 blocks, because each block is 2, effectively, each square is 2. That's 1 lot of flowers, and then that's 2 lots of flowers. That would be the little flower patch. We put some white fences up behind. And honestly, like, I'll probably just go. That's where the sign should be. And yeah, it still leaves that little bit of grass before hitting the light one, so that's going to work out alright. All nanas. Oh, it's starting to take shape, little bits at a time. Oh. Alright. That's going to be the little flower patch. And a couple of normal crappy ass wooden signs down here. Should be a little wooden sign there. Yep. And then if we go, what would that be? It'd be one whole thing, so it'd be 2 blocks. No. That's where the light coloured grass should start, should be there. Yeah, panic. Alright. We're slowly taking some shape. Slowly but surely. Like, zoom out so you can get a view on it. It's the flowers and their signs, the build, all of that. Slowly getting there. Slowly getting there. I'm going to need to start trying to lay out some trees shortly and just hope to God that the trees grow the way I want them to. Otherwise I could be in trouble. Good tunes. Or do I leave the fence? I'll leave one. Oh, well, I'll leave one row of the dark grass behind the fence, I reckon. Just because in the picture, once again, I can zoom. I've got it zoomed up a lot bigger, but you can see the dark grass still travels in behind the fence line, even though the fence starts a little bit further down. So there should be one block of the dark grass behind the fence before the lighter stuff the player walks on comes through. Like that. He's looking good. It's gonna be the best part of a country mile backwards. To at least back to here. Yeah, so all this here just opens like right up. The light coloured grass. I've only just realised why this looks so ridiculous. Right? Huh? That's better. Video setting. Render distance 16, that'll be fine. None of these have been done, no wonder why. Oh, fuck it then. is around the little flower patch done? Slowly, slowly, slowly making progress. Slowly but surely. Gotta work out how far back to take it from the professor's lab. I'm thinking maybe 4 blocks. 5 blocks maybe. Because it's maybe 5 blocks. And this be back to like the player house sort of thing. No, time, set, day. Done. We can see once more. Haha. Very good, very good. I'm gonna have to work out very, very shortly what the hell I want to do with these trees.
Again.
It's the edge of, roughly the edge of this is where the mailbox would be going. Mailbox on. I'm pretty sure there was mailboxes in this one, yeah? No. No. This one. Mail. Have to make it out of birch, I reckon, because it's about the closest I'm going to have to a white mailbox. The mailbox belongs to me! This is my home! Yay! It's going to be so weird actually being able to walk around an actual Pokemon world. Alright, what are we going to need for this one? Considering it's got the sideways lines, I'm almost wondering, do I use blocks of iron, perhaps? So like, I could use I use white concrete. White concrete can be alright. Or iron blocks, because they've got the lines on them to give that effect. I'm almost considering, looking at those two, I'm almost considering going with the iron blocks to build the house. Or maybe go like the white concrete pillars, because the very corners of the house don't have the lines on them, and then everything else next to them does. So maybe, just maybe, if I keep it how I've actually got it, go the white concrete pillars on the corner of the house, the blocks of iron to build the rest of it. I wonder if that would work. And then I've got to put in a window. They're the same height as the other ones, so it'll just be a single high window. So then the houses have like a weird little bit of grey on them as well. Through the middle, but it's also like the same along the bottom, but I feel like it's just the shading, whereas the professor's building is noticeably different. So I don't think I'm going to worry too much about the shading there. It's just going to be sorting out these windows and the doors. So what do their doors look like? They're like an orangey sort of colour. Don't know about a cherry door. Have a look. Do you reckon that's maybe a bit too red? I don't know if that's going to be too red or not. I'll try and do the rest of the build and we'll have a look-see. What does the house kind of line up with? Roughly the middle-ish of that. So if I go... What's the thing now? They've got to have at least 2 lots of the windows in there, which I made them... I think I made them 3 wide on the front one. If I make them 3 wide, 3... At least 1 next to the door. Then you got... Gonna need my glass again. My light blue glass. Got at least 1 next to the door, then you go window, window, window. And then 1, and then the pillar. That'll be fine. 1, and then the pillar. And then with how the roof steps down, I might have to look at using maybe stairs or something for that, I reckon. Yeah, when it comes to the top level of this house too, I'm going to have to make all that 1 window, because that tiny little bit in between the windows I'm not going to be able to do. Not unless I shorten the other window. Maybe make it just 2 wide across the door. Yeah, I think I might just make the top level just one big lot of windows. Which I reckon I'll do the next block up. What I'm gonna do is I'll go that one, because if I went window, and then that block, and then went the triple window there again, doesn't quite look right when you see in the thing that, like, on the actual house picture, the window itself goes across the piece between the door and the bottom level window, whereas here it doesn't. So I'm dead set, it's probably gonna have to make it all window. Just one big window across the top. I'm not overly upset about it, but I mean, if I decided to do this on a much bigger scale, then most definitely could have made it work. But I'm gonna have to just deal with it either being like that or separate the windows. I don't really know which way yet. I don't know if I like it separated or non-separated, to be honest. Don't really know. Look, I'll separate it for now, and if it doesn't look right, I can always just unseparate it later. Okay, cool. And then we should have at least one more, and then we can start looking at the roof. Or like maybe build the rest of the house and then start looking at the roof. Fuck's sake, Ashton. Why does that thing purple? Yeah, I feel like this will be coming up alright. Should be. It's gonna be trying to build these fucking trees around it. It's gonna be the hard part. Like, genuinely, is gonna suck. Something chronic. I'm gonna have to like half plant them, let them grow for a bit before I even consider doing anything remotely close to it. I'm not really sure if I want to. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm gonna want to do it on my own, like build the trees myself, or just let them grow. If I build the trees, I can make them the same, but if I let them grow, then it adds a bit of naturalness back to it, rather than it being so clearly constructed. Like, if that makes sense. So go back, what, 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So it should be roughly the size of the houses. Just like so. No, excuse me. Why is it every time I build, I get a fucking Pokemon that gets in the way? Okay. Well, time set 200. Just as it's coming onto light, that's what I'm going to start doing. Gonna make the most of it. That's going to be roughly the size of the house. Still not completely sold about those doors, but they kind of work. And then I've just got to try and work out now what the hell I want to build the roof out of. Do you want it to be very similar colour to that cherry stuff? What if I type in cherry? Yeah, we've got cherry wood planks, cherry wood stairs. So that'll work to get the angle down on the roof. It kind of angles down like as it hits the edge of the house here. Almost looks like it partially hangs over a bit too. Yeah, and that gives it a little bit of extra design to the front of the house, a little bit of extra. Oof. Yeah, like that, and then we go up again. Like that, and then maybe, because that kind of then gives the look of the step up on the side of the house, and then maybe we just plank it across. We go to there. And if we clear that out, the only thing is now, or do I scrap that, put a block there, and then like extend the roof just across like that? Because it's hard to tell in the photo, but you can see a little bit of shadow on the house, which makes me feel like the roof sticks out a little bit on the front. So can you see out just in line, like with the top of the top level windows, there's a little bit of shadow. So I feel like if I put that out like that, and then like how I did over this side before, we'll like stare that there sort of thing. And then that gives the appeal of the step ups on the side, while still keeping the flat roof aspect to it as well. I'll put a little overhang on the back. Just the outside coupling that step down. I'm not sure about this extra block here at the front though. And if I clear them off, doesn't quite look right, and you don't get the added effect. No, I think I'm going to leave them there because I like the added effect of the upside down stair here on the inside of the roof to add a little bit more of the noticeability about the fact that the roof is staggered and steps up like that. I like that a little bit more. There is my house. My house. Yep, yep, yep. My house. And if you continue this up, you went 1, 2, 3, like so. That works. I've got my scaling alright, which is good. At least for now, anyway, I haven't completely butchered it. Right. Then that's in line with that here. Yeah. Okay, we're getting somewhere. We are slowly building ourselves a Pokemon area. It's just going to be even more fitting the fact that there's actual Pokemon in here. Right. I'm not overly sure on this. I definitely like the overhang on the house. Having the upside down stairs underneath kind of gives that little extra detail to it that otherwise wouldn't have it. It'd look really blocky without it. That actually looks like really clean and consistent. I like. Me likey a lotty. Yep, yep, yep. East past the back of the house. Actually, that's going to be right on the tree line. To being pretty much in line with the build of the house is going to be all this green stuff. Yeah, still don't know what I'm going to do with the trees. I think I might just have to plant some and hope for the best, really. Maybe plant them like every second block or something, and just kind of hope that they overlay a little bit. So what I might do, no, that's not what I want. This one. Oak. Use a normal oak for it, I reckon. That should be in line with... And let me just quickly zoom this out. Yeah, it kind of is. No. So do I push it back a block? And like put them there, or... Yeah, how close to the fence line are these ones? Trees going to be 4 blocks, aren't they? There should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which is in line with that last bit of grass. Yep. Fair enough. Yeah, I reckon this is what I do. I will just... Do I plant them or do I build them? If I plant them, I think I'll wait for them to grow. So I build them every second block. I can just like chuck some leaves around them. I might just do that actually, to be honest. And then oak wood. Tree, 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 tree. And then along the top's going to be basically the same, pretty much. Yeah, to basically right in here behind the edge of this house. Pretty much. Actually, you know what? Space me out a bit more. Oh, for fuck's sake, Ashton, why do I keep doing this? I'm not going to have them every second, I'm going to have them every third, so I can actually set the leaves up in between them properly. Not happy with every second. Do that there, there's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. See, and then for like here, let's do this in 1, 2, 3. space them out, just that one extra block, and then I can actually like set leaves up around them properly rather than just having to try and poke leaves in wherever. Great. So then that'll work better then too for blocking it off, because the edge of the house is like the very end of it, and then the route starts like here, sort of thing. Kind of like where the Route 1 entry is there. I'm making 3 high. Because then what I can then do as well is Don't want to pick. So I don't know if I want. I reckon oak leaves should be enough. Effectively, what you do is you come around here, you do full lap around this one, full lap, one here. Only basic trees, but it's enough. Be enough to make. Are these leaves bright enough though? Do I maybe want like jungle leaves or something? Brick leaves definitely. Jungle leaves look ridiculous. So like I said, they're only basic trees, but they will do. We change it so you go options, video settings, not shaders, details, trees. Okay, now they're all blocked in. Now you can't see them. Then that going all the way around will be enough to like have everything blocked in. Like I said, the trees probably aren't the greatest, but I mean we don't really have any lighter coloured leaves we could use for it. It's basically all I have. Oh, actually, how do these look? They look really bright and really vibrant. I wonder if they would work better. They don't really. Well, they don't really look like these though. At least these still kind of do. I reckon I'll just stick with what I've got. The normal oak ones. grafting trees 'cause I'm too lazy for them to grow. But at least then, like I said, you go back here and you go, oh yeah. Like that's the tree boundary you'd normally have. It'll be all the way around at the start of town. It's actually going to look like a start of town. Oof. Like I said, they're a real basic tree. They don't look overly great, but they do the job. They achieve the intended result of creating the border around the playable area for the player. So I'm not too concerned if they don't look crash hot, because at the end of the day, they're doing exactly what I need them to do. They'll end up going all the way around, but they will work exactly as I intended. Yeah, and Nick. Let me put down my leaves, stupid gamer. Oh, there, yes. There, yes. Yeah. Oh yeah, we are getting the boundary lines in place. You'd think I would have remembered to have turned off the night and day cycles on this, wouldn't it? No. Yes. Shit. Yeah, I've gone and done it. Huh. What do I? Well, we've at least got the boundary line set out by the trees. By the trees. Yeah, it's for just over 2 hours so far. Not a bad effort. I've kind of built the lab. Done some of the grass, the pathways, the little other leafy shit here. Alright, so that should be... Oh, then we have more trees. Get more trees. Trees. Seems perfectly in line with that. Yes, that will kind of go back to there. And that ends up the same height as the rest of this, or the same like depth back as the rest of this pathway here. And then I'm just going to have to re-replicate that house on this side of the town. That is okay. Get this house replicated with its build. Get the grass bits done, get the trees done around it, and then we are finished. The same line, yes it does. Oh, I didn't keep. slowly but surely getting this Kanto build, this Pallet Town build underway, sorry. It is good, it is good. Very good, very good. That side of it. 2, 1, 2, yep. Yeah then, out of the way, you fucking ass cheek. Dead set, you're right in my fucking way, can't move. An asshole. That one, that one. 5 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Double door, and that one. And you should have 2. Actually, this one steps back a bit more. On which that'll be where the post box will go. And you have like 1 or 2. End up being maybe 5 high. I think. The extras to block in behind that. So it is 5 high, yes. Yep. And then these 2 here above the door, and then bang, bang, bang. Blocking between them all. Yep. And 4 of these. That one. Bless me. Sorry for anyone that's now deaf. Apologies in advance. That's what I did. Yep, stare under them, stare on top. Corners. Back to daytime. Daytime, nighttime. Slowly, easy, easy. exactly the same. And then mailbox. And that'll be two starter houses, the gym. This is gonna look nuts. Oh. Okay. I suppose now I've got to work out this fucking walkway. We know we're gonna have at least 2 blocks from there. There you go. And that'll go that same height all the way along. The question is going to be, how wide do we want this other pathway? I thought it only need to be 2 blocks wide. It only need to be this wide sort of thing. Because it's the narrowest pathway there. How wide do I do the one out front of the professor's room? No, that's 3, didn't I? What I'm thinking is that we'll then have this other walkway down here 4 wide, which it should be. Almost positive it should be, 'cause yeah. That'll be it. Now just literally just stretch this straight down to the end, link it up with the other one, and then it's time to start putting in some trees. Once the trees are done, we are pretty much done with Pallet Town. Oh, that's good up quick. Alright, there we go. Oakwood instead of the mailbox. Yes, that's all the pathways, that's the buildings. It should be in line with the fences. Yep. Three, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 2, 3, 1. That's okay. This is the last of Pallet Town we've got left to build, are the trees. Oh. And milk tank. Is it? Oh, finish off these last couple of trees. And then once these last couple of trees are done, it is pretty much, short of tweaking a couple of little bits here or there maybe later on, pretty much Pallet Town done. No. I'm just going to time set day, but we'll just make it 200 again. Give me plenty of day left to finish building these trees. And I'm nearly done with them. We'll do a quick review over it, have a quick look over, make sure we're happy with everything, and if we are, then Pallet Town will be finished. And then we can look at moving on to Route 1. Okay, it's just plain grass bits right near the outside, the light green grass bits. We've got all the flowers with the signs, we've got the houses, got the water bit right down to there. I think we are good. I would say all in all, it's been a successful day. We've managed to build Pallet Town, completely build Pallet Town, albeit there's only 3 buildings in there and a bit of grass change. But still, we've built Pallet Town in Minecraft, and from here on out, now we push onwards. I don't know if we go south to do the water routes, because that's going to be pretty cruisy, or if we go north and do like Route 1 and Meridian City and start moving that way. I'm not quite sure. However, that is fucking wicked. I know, like, what I did was, you can see in the corner, I managed to get an entire Kanto map from Generation 3. And because I saved the whole map, I'm able just to crop little bits out of it as I need it. So I cropped out Pallet Town, put it on the stream, and then you guys can kind of see what I was trying to accomplish and build. And I've got it still open on my PC, so I can just like Alt-Tab to it every now and then. But yeah, so I've built Pallet Town. Like from the little screenshot, even the little water entry down to what's going to be the water route down here somewhere. I did it in the Pixelmon mod just because it gives me a few more options in the way of decorations. I've also got a furniture mod, so if I decide to get adventurous and build inside the houses and stuff as well, I've got the couches and the tables and blinds and fridges and sinks and everything like I can put in to decorate them. So I've got plenty of that. I've got all the normal like Pokemon decoration stuff as well. Fine, I don't know. Yeah, actually there's like the Pokemon healer, so I can put that in the PC if I was to do it, a cloning machine. I've got actual Pokemon, the actual PCs themselves, and like the things to change Rotom, and like vending machines, workplaces, so like the computer setups. Got benches. I've got everything I need to be able to go through and build the entire Pokemon region. It's just going to be how adventurous I want to try and get. So yeah, well, I'm done with Pallet Town for now. I'm happy with that for a part 1. It's a damn good place to start. Built the houses, built the what's it called? The Professor's Lab. That one, that place. And yeah, so I'm pretty content with it, with how it's come up. Pretty happy with it. So for now, we will leave it at that, and then next time, probably maybe early next week, probably even this time next week, Tuesday, I'll look at working out if we're going to go south to the water routes or if we're going to go north to Route 1. I feel like Route 1 might be easier, but the water route south could be interesting to build. But I'm not sure yet, so for now, I will leave you lovely peoples as is. Thank you for popping through and for checking out my kind of okay build of Pallet Town. And I'll maybe see you guys next week.